All right, Pisces, welcome back to my channel, and let's tune into tarot for the month of May 2021. For anyone with a Pisces placement in their sun, moon, or rising, this reading will hopefully be relevant for you. All right, so let's get started. So for the first message from the Oracle, we've got the Crown Games. This is the right use of power. So there will be some power dynamics playing out this month. If you are in a position of power, in a leadership position, whether you're a boss of a company or you're a manager, or you are leading an organization in some kind of project, or you're a politician or whatever it may be, when you're in a position of power, a lot of eyes are on you. A lot of people are looking up to you. So it would be prudent to just be mindful of how you conduct yourself. People scrutinize everything you say, everything you do, your actions, your words, your beliefs. And so it's important, just to make sure that you are conducting yourself in a way that's karmically correct, and check yourself as far as how you're wielding your power, and make sure you're not abusing that and not getting drunk on your power and not wielding it in a way that's manipulative. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, if you're on the other end of that kind of receiving end of the power, if you work for someone, a boss or a manager or someone in a leadership position, and you feel like there's some kind of unequal exchange, or your work is not being valued, you're not being respected, then that's something you want to think about, like how you want to move forward. Or you definitely don't want to keep yourself in a position where you don't feel like your needs are being respected, or your beliefs. So there are some power dynamics playing out this month. So just be aware of that. And then for the first week of the month, we've got the Three of Wands. And this is a card of potential. It's a period of time where, like, let's say you've you've had a new idea and you've made the decision to pursue that idea. And this is sort of a planning phase, where you're outlining the next steps, and you kind of see the lay of the land, and you're really excited about how things could potentially unfold. So it's a card of potential. It's an exciting time. And I think that's all I want to say for that for now. Might come back to it. But there's a lot of excitement with that card in the first week. So wherever you're headed, you see a lot of potential. The next week, for the second week, we've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this actually speaks to our idea of self-worth and how we value ourselves, and it can sometimes speak to a lack of confidence sometimes. This can often suggest that we are thinking about how much we charge for our services, and maybe increasing those rates, or increasing the pricing of our products or our creations of some kind, just charging more, valuing ourselves more, or evaluating how we do value ourselves, maybe asking for a raise potentially. I'm wondering also if maybe the power dynamics are being played out in such a way to where we ask for a raise and it's not accepted. Something like that. Let's see here. And then with the next card, or the next week, we've got the Three of Swords, and this is usually indicative of a breakup, or heartache or heartbreak of some kind of pain, emotional pain, sadness, grief, loss. So it could be that maybe you are asking for a raise, and your boss doesn't give you the raise, so you leave the work relationship. Certainly it could be a romantic relationship. So I kind of want to pull the next card to see what else comes up, because what's interesting is we do have the three of Wands here, and we have the Three of Swords. Sometimes the Three of Swords can indicate a third party. So I'm wondering if you're receiving information that there's someone else in the picture, possibly, which could lead to a breakup, or perhaps you have some kind of side piece that comes to light, and then your partner leaves, or your partner breaks up with you. But yeah, the Three of Swords can sometimes indicate a third party or a third person. And then the final card of the week, we've got the Four of Pentacles reversed. This can speak to the idea of being a bit stingy with your money, holding on to your money, not wanting to spend it, being very frugal. And part of what I'm seeing here with the breakup, the potential breakup, is that maybe one of you wants to invest. One of the things with the Nine of Pentacles is that you invest in yourself. So you're either spending money on like your clothes and kind of upgrading your wardrobe. You might be investing in like self-love and purchasing like spa treatments or massage or nail treatments, something like that, beauty treatments. You might be investing in educational courses to increase your skills, your training, your certifications, your licenses, that can increase your self-worth. But yeah, you're looking for ways of increasing your self-worth. So one thing I'm seeing is that maybe one of you is wanting to invest in your self-worth and upgrading your clothes, your wardrobe, your beauty, your the way you show up in the world. And one of you is saying, no, we've got to hold on to our money. We need to save money. We can't spend money. So maybe there was a disagreement, a conflict, some kind of problem that surfaces regarding that. And you're both kind of wielding your power, or one of you is wielding your power and saying, no, you can't spend money on those things. And so this person gets upset and then leaves and breaks up. Or something like that might be playing out, where there's sort of a power dynamic that surfaces regarding money and how money is being spent in a partnership or a romantic relationship. And that can lead to heartbreak or a separation of some kind. Yeah, that's something that I'm seeing here. And then the final words of wisdom from Oracle, we've got the Farther Gate. It says, bold step forward. You can see there's this gate that's open. So obviously you've made a decision, or you've stepped into sort of this threshold between the first gate and the farther gate in the background. Whenever I see this card, I get the idea of a gated community. And when you think of gated communities, you think of affluence. You think of just kind of a wealthier area, a richer area, higher income brackets. And so part of what I'm seeing here is that you're kind of stepping into this world of, you're sort of up-leveling your game. You're up-leveling your lifestyle, and you're stepping into this world that's more luxurious and richer and wealthier. And sometimes what I can see here is that you're increasing your vibration too in some capacity. I feel like because there's this up-leveling, part of what happens in this threshold between the first gate and the farther gate behind it is that there can be kind of a waiting period, just like with the Three of Wands. These cards feel very consistent to me, very similar, in that you can see the potential, but you haven't yet stepped into that higher self or that future self. And what I'm seeing here is that in that threshold or that sort of waiting period, you're not just sitting there. It's an active time. However, it is a time of acclimation. It's a time where you're the components of your life are sort of settling into this new vibration, this new frequency. The cells within your body, your auric field is all starting to shift and vibrate at a new level. And so there's sort of this adjustment period. And sometimes when we're, well, always, often when we are up leveling or upgrading or raising our frequency and our vibration, we find that people we've associated with start to fall away. Some of those people, people that don't no longer match our vibration start to fall away, and we don't connect with them in the same way. And then new people come in that do match our vibration. And so I'm wondering if maybe you're stepping into sort of this new world, and your partner is not with it. Is not with you, is not up leveling, is not vibrating, is not matching your vibration anymore. And so maybe there's a dissolving of that partnership or that relationship. As you're up leveling, they sort of stay the same. And so there's a separation that can unfold here. Possibly. That's sort of what I'm seeing. But hopefully you don't get too down about that, because it's awesome that you're upgrading your vibration, you're raising your frequency, and where you're stepping into, it's a lot lighter, brighter, and expansive, and there's a lot of potential here. So you're certainly moving into a better world overall, into a space that you can realize your dreams. This Three of Wands is looking out into sort of the great unknown. It's the card, Three of Wands follows the Two of Wands, obviously. And the Two of Wands is where you find a man, he's standing on top of a castle, sort of looking out into the great unknown. And so the idea is like you're making a decision on whether to stay behind within the confines of that castle wall, or you're stepping out into the great unknown territory where your dreams are realized. So when you get the Three of Wands, this is that you've made that decision to step out beyond the castle, and now you're looking out at everything that you can accomplish. So again, you see the potential. So you're really moving in a good direction. You're moving forward, you're moving up, and it's an exciting time, although it can mean that you're losing, or you may find that as you upgrade your life, that some of the people you cared about or that were close to me are not kind of coming along for that ride. You might see them fall away. So that can be a tough pill to swallow, but it is part of your journey, part of your path, and it's what you're meant for. So I can see with the Four of Pentacles sometimes that you might be trying to hold on to whatever's trying to fall away or separate or break up. You might be trying to hold on to that, grip onto that, and not let it go. But ultimately, if you're raising your vibration, those people and those things just naturally fall away. So you might not be able to hold on to it, and just know that it's for your highest good if you are moving into this new phase of your life. But it's really exciting. And so Pisces, I would love for you to comment below and let me know how things are unfolding for you this month. And like this video, it helps other people find my channel. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys next month. Thank you again for tuning in. Take care.